Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Galahad Dayne, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2. Now, I am very excited for this episode because, as you can see, Wessex has expanded its borders considerably since the last time I uploaded. Basically, we have gotten Gloucester, and we have gotten the Duchy right here of Essex. And it's fairly like it wasn't that hard because our what do you call it, our Chancellor Elmond here, he did a fantastic job fabricating two quick claims in Gloucester and in Middlesex right there. We still do have to take over Norfolk and Suffolk. And as always, Cornwall is also Cornwall is also basically in our sights here. But this time we're actually trying to focus on realm building more than anything else. So hopefully we can basically try and focus on that and not be focusing on war too much. And let's see what happened. We also, I forgot to mention, had it out with Ethelred, and we dueled him, and since our personal combat modifier was minus 3 at the time, and he had a personal combat modifier of +3, he ended up winning the duel. Now the thing was that he was getting on my nerves, and we were just, and according to our roleplay, we are an inspiring leader, so we are a military man, and we are a skilled tactician as well. So we had good martial, we had better martial than him, but our personal combat modifier is what determines duels in Crusader Kings 2. So we lost a duel to him, and he is back! Just as I say that, just as I'm talking, speak of the devil, he is back. How can Bishop Ethelred stand to look at himself in the mirror, I wonder? If God struck him with such a grotesque and repulsive face, it is only so that good people could make fun of it. Who could love such a freak? I'd lose piety, and then I could either say he's a most disgraceful bishop. I don't want to lose any piety right now because that can help us immensely with expanding our realm. So let's just mock him a bit further and see where this leads. So it looks like Bishop Ethelred is exclusively concerned with preventing the rumors I spread about him from in any way jeopardizing his legitimacy. He seems to perceive my attack more as an annoyance than a grievous insult I intended. I should have been harsher. Okay. I mean, at this point I don't care about him. He is yesterday's news, but these are our kills. We have killed a whole bunch of people, and some people died in our dungeon. Some people are burned at the stake. As I talk about our kill list, it keeps going up. We have 5 kills now. We may be able to eventually forge a bloodline, and let's actually I chose the create a treasury focus. I might eventually do that later down the road. And this guy is trying to fabricate something, a claim, or he's trying to do something, although we don't have any known plots, so let's just leave it for now. He is our kinsman too, and it is the start of the Viking Age, so the centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores of Eastern new developments, and shipbuilding and adventure spirit and the fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the sea towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves the Vikings. From the fury of the Northmen, deliver us. Okay, so we are in prime position actually to fight them off if they decide to attack Wessex. Historically, Wessex was a lot smaller. It wasn't this big like we've expanded up to now. But it's good that we did some aggressive expansion early on. Although it wasn't my goal for this playthrough, but it ended up happening anyway. So we are in good position right now. Monks from the nearby monastery have been stopping by to trade for supplies quite often lately. They usually linger to talk and exchange knowledge. Okay, I should seek their company and gain some more piety. Or how tedious these men of God, and I gain cynical. Am I cynical though? I'm not cynical. Okay, and I am gregarious. I'm fat. I'm a poet. I am proud and I am charitable. So let's be charitable towards these monks and let's actually seek their company and hear them out and see what they have to say to us. And we had a 30% chance at gaining some learning, but that's fine. Let's actually go over to our military tab, and I want to eventually gain a retinue of some sort, but what's important to me is Stonehenge as well. So Stonehenge is very important for us, but I think that'll have to wait for a few more episodes. Maybe 2 to 3 more episodes we might look into Stonehenge in the future. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Dorset is doing well. Dorset prospers. Very good, very good. We have a de jure claim. We can declare war for... we have a whole bunch of de jure claims here. Oh wow, and Kent Holdings as well. Yeah, let's actually... we can actually go to war over... let's actually take a look at some of our laws. I have been actually ignoring some laws, and let's see if we can up the centralization a little bit more. We can. Fantastic, fantastic, very good. Now we can gain some more territory that way. We can expand into Wales then again, but I actually want Cornwall for myself. So the minute we gain Cornwall, let's actually have our Chancellor fabricate a claim here on the Duchy of Cornwall. And hopefully he comes through like he has been for such a long time. Or what we could do is actually, because we own Stonehenge, we can wait because we are very close to 295 ducats. That'll actually help us, and that'll basically help us gain some more good benefits and buffs that way. Yeah, let's not dwell too much on Ethelred right now. The conversion of Tabaricians. Ooh, nice. That's interesting. Okay. So let's see if the Holy Roman Empire is it's more stable now, except for this part here. It is fairly under the Emir of Toulouse, so it's firmly underneath his grasp. And as I say that, our Chancellor died. We need somebody with a better chancellorship. Let's search the realm and try to find somebody who's in our diplomatic range. And hopefully... hopefully we can find a good chancellor. Maybe any culture, let's see here. This Frankish guy seems really good. He's a Grey Eminence as well. He's humble, and he's 29 years old, and his chancellorship is 22. But then again, this Welsh guy right here, he's 17, and he has a 20 chancellor, so maybe that might improve over time. But he is ambitious at the end. Let's actually go for the Frankish guy and invite him to our court. And the moment he arrives, we can make him our chancellor. There we go. Point Chancellor. You, my good man, can start fabricating a claim on Cornwall for us. And we can maybe award him an honorary title, make him a court tutor. That'll give him a little bit more, what do you call it, prestige. More opinion of us as well. So hopefully he'll start to like us after some time. And yeah, a lot has been going on, ladies and gentlemen. So this retinue here did not belong to us, it belonged to the Earl of Kent, but when we took over Kent like that, retinue became ours, and our retinue is here in our military tab. Let me just click on the military tab really quick and try to find if we can. We still can't do anything. I don't know why I'm hellbent on retinues. It's just like whenever the Viking Age begins, it's always good to have a standing retinue. But yeah, I know I can press Stayore claims for Oxford. I can press a whole lot of... Ooh. Is Mercia at war? He is attacking King Caradog II of Gwynedd. And the Mercian War for the Earl's claim on Perfidwald. Okay. And just like that, we gain another claim. So does he have any packs? He does. He has a lot of packs, but none who will be willing to, what do you call it, fight for him. So let's actually, ooh, gain some technology. Some tech points. Let's focus on heavy infantry for now, and not so much in cavalry, and let's just save the rest. I don't want to call in any allies now because I can deal with this guy fairly easily. Right now we have a whole bunch of men that can very easily deal with him. So we might lose a little bit men here and there, but not to the amount that is unrecoverable. So, and this time we actually need to have better commanders. Unlike last time. But we are doing pretty well right now, so, ooh. Let's have you actually, Leofwald on this flank. And, what's their morale at? We outnumber them by a huge amount, so let's actually just go in there and try to fight them and see what happens. So hopefully this time we end up crushing him. And, then again, in the center, he does have a whole bunch of marshal right there, and is he himself? He is leading his troops, so he is doing a fantastic job of that. And Cornwall doesn't seem that easy to be taken over, but this time we are prepared. This time we are ready, and we will kick him out. Well, I don't know if we're gonna kick him out, but we will take over his land, and he shall bend the knee to the King of Wessex. The world is a dangerous place, and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors reach you that people are conspiring to kill you. Okay, so now that our realm is expanding a little bit, I can go into hiding. I'm not going to go into hiding. What I am going to do is hopefully quell this rumor. You are planning to kill Edward. Okay, why are you planning to kill he is our marshal, so could you please not kill him? Ossadil? Yeah, Ossadil is the guy's name who's trying to kill our marshal. This is beneath me. I have moved past a long time, Ethelred. It's time that you do the same. I moved on, yeah. So we're just sieging this down as fast as we can, and while Mercia and Wales are fighting, the King of Gwynedd is, or the King of Gwynedd, I should say, is fighting one another. We are fighting Cornwall, so the British Isles are in turmoil, and there's a lot of unrest going on. So, what now, idle council members? Spymaster, we need a better spymaster. You can be our spymaster, why not? It has a 14 intrigue skill. You can study some technology, as usual, in the place that it's supposed to be studied. And what is going up with our, what is up with our Lollard heresy right now? We are... I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to, like, let's have him proselytize the area over here. Yeah, and let's, I think that was actually, proselytizes when you need your heresy rate to go down. So let's have him do that. for now. Yeah, because nothing was happening with him hunting apostates. So we do have an epidemic spread out, so an outbreak. Everything is going wrong in this episode. Let me give you the scenario here. We have an epidemic on our hands. The British Isles is at war with one another, at least from Northumbria downwards, and is Northumbria at war too? He has a truce with the King of Mercia. So we have the plague, we have heretics, Lollard heresy in our realm. We are at war with Cornwall, and Wessex is Mercia is at war with the Kingdom of Gwynedd. So there's a lot going on right now, and it's very Game of Thronesy right now in our realm. So let's get this ticking now as fast as we can. I'm up to speed 4, and hopefully this should end up giving us the county. Very, very good. Enforce demands. There you go. That is mine now, and I can march these guys back. I actually feel like marching them back. Well, I could disband them right there. But let's actually shut the gates too while we're at it, because I don't want the epidemic reaching... what is it though? It is currently camp fever. Okay. Okay. So let's actually get our army back, and as soon as they reach, I will disband them. They are back in Wessex territory, so I am going to disband them. There we go. There we go. Starting fresh. Ever since you lost your limbs, you have started seeing things in a new light. Animals seem to consider you less frightening. They approach you more often than your courtiers. Whether or not it is piety or affection, you will never know. This one particular bird seems to have the intention to be your most loyal friend. A parrot that hates everyone else but likes sitting on your shoulders. Oh, my new best friend. That is very nice indeed. I do like it. And can probably go up to 3 speed. And we might be able to actually go to war with him a second time, but not after the truce though. We can do a border dispute, but we do have a truce with him right now. So let's have our Chancellor come back and perform some statecraft, and let's actually try to build up Stonehenge in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Or we might actually save that for the next episode. So. With that being said, if you enjoyed the episode, do always leave a like down in the description below, and or leave a comment down in the description below, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.